It's morphin' time!
Pterodactyl! Hi there, this is Dante with Rangers of Wrestling, bringing your AEW Dynamite review. Alright, so AEW Dynamite started off with the banger, started off with an 8-man tag match. It was the Super Elite versus Christian Cage versus and Bryan Danielson and Jurassic Express. Holy cow, what a way to kick off this anniversary show. This was an amazing match. What did you guys think of this match? Personally, I liked it. Like I said, great way to start off. Very good way. Of course, the Super Elite was victorious. But what did you guys think of this match? Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? Did you guys think it was a great way to open the show? I mean, how much better can it get, honestly? All right, so then after that, we had a CM Punk segment. He basically came out and said that he appreciated this very much and asked who was tired of this. And then he said that he moved to Philly in 2002 and he comes from humble beginnings and that he eats, breathes, and sleeps professional wrestling. And that he bought himself a laptop and an iPod and was spiritually rich. Then he asked the question, what would the audience rather have? A Philly cheesesteak or to see him wrestle? Personally, I would have chosen a Philly cheesesteak. I mean, it's on the house and it's from CM Punk. Like, that's amazing. You're not going to get that anywhere else. You can see him wrestle almost any day. So, I would have chosen Philly cheesesteak. What would you guys have chosen? The Philly cheesesteak or seeing CM Punk wrestle? And at the end of the segment by challenging Daniel Garcia. Hey, just finished watching. Steve. What would you pick, Steve? Philly cheesesteak or seeing CM Punk wrestle? By the way, that's Steve Callahan, my co-host, and he's Canada's greatest export. So make sure you give him a check. Really? You would pick CM Punk wrestle? Am I the only one that would choose a Philly cheesesteak? You guys are no fun. After that, we had the TNT title match. It was Bobby Fish versus Sammy Guevara. Holy cow, another good match. I was so excited for this match, honestly. I still think back to Bobby Fish's days on NXT where Matt Riddle told him, how many fish can Bobby Fish fry? Bobby Fish could fry fish. So, but this is a really good match. So of course, Sammy Guevara won, which I'm not surprised. He just literally just won the title last week. So this is a really, really good match. And at the end, Sammy Guevara gets beat down by the Man of the Year and Dan Lambert's group. And Chris Jericho and Jack Hager came out. Um, you know, I still don't know who these UFC fighters are. I should probably do my research on them and learn. So I don't know. I think the girl's Paige Van Zandt. But nevertheless, I mean, I gotta tune in and see where it goes, where this segment leads to. I'll be back, guys. All right, I apologize for that. All right. So like I was saying, after the match, Sammy Rivera and Bobby Fish Sammy Rivera was attacked by Man of the Year. And I'm just gonna see where this ends. Like I said, I don't know who these UFC fighters in the really doesn't interest me. I'm not a UFC fan, but we'll see where it goes. After that, we had Darby Allin versus Nicomaro. Excuse me. But before that, we had a backstage interview with Darby Allin. He basically said that he wears face paint because 50% of the time he feels dead on the inside, and that mentally, physically, he's stronger than MJF, and that MJF will not win this war. What are you guys thoughts about that? Oh, from my understanding, the Darby Allin versus Nick Camaro match was actually, I think, a pretty quick match. Of course, Darby Allin was victorious, and after this, we had Dante Martin come out and say that he isn't in the same league as Omega, but even though he's giving him a run for his money, and he basically offers an open challenge. Malachi Black accepts that challenge, he attacks Dante Martin, and then says how the House of Black accepts. So I think Dante Martin is a dead man. He's a dead man. Then we get Ricky Starks, and he said that it's the same task that is the same title that task war in referencing to this FTR title. Basically, Brian Cage comes out and attacks Stark. So I thought this feud was over. I'm not sure where this is going to lead to. I know Brian Cage's wife is kind of annoyed and furious. Well, not it's annoyed and furious with AEW for not booking Brian Cage properly. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Brian Cage is being booked properly? Do you think he's being misused? Do you think he's right where he belongs? What do you guys think? I definitely would like to hear your opinion. My opinion, I don't think he's being misused. I just feel like maybe he's not booked properly. Like Brian Cage is a big guy. He should be booked as a monster heel. But for some reason he's not. I think what messed him up was Starks blah, FTW belt blah. Steve. I think what messed up Brian Cage and Michael pointed this out was the fact that you had two big guys in Taz's group. You had him and Powerhouse Hobbs, and people prefer Powerhouse Hobbs over Brian Cage, so that messed him up. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think he should have been the only muscle in that group? Or do you think adding Powerhouse Hobbs added something to that, or no? Because me personally, I feel like Brian Cage probably should have been the only muscle guy in the group. I mean, I know they're in the WWE, but look at Evolution, for example. Like Batista was a big guy. Then again, you can make the argument that Triple H was pretty big too. But I mean, it worked for them. But I just feel in this situation, it didn't work for Brian Cage and Powerhouse Hobbs. But we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I don't know if this will be the end of the feud or the feud's still going to continue past this, but we'll see. Then after that, we got Hikaru Shida versus Serena Deeb. If Shida won, she would be the first woman to reach 50 wins. To be honest, I kind of thought this match was I thought, after the word thought, this match was going to be predictable because they already had the little plaque made and everything. And I was like, oh, Shida's winning this. But I was surprised Serena Deeb actually won. She picked up the win. This was a really good match. I really liked it. Kind of a heel turn for Serena with that poke to the eye and that post-match assault on Shida at the end of the match. What did you guys think of that? Did you guys enjoy it? I personally did. I'm actually looking forward to a heel Serena Deeb. So at the end, in our main event, we had the Casino Battle Royal Ladder match. It was Pac and Orange Cassidy started off the match. Then Andrade was number 3. Awesome Sunset Flip from the top of the ladder on Pac. Matt Hardy was number 4. Lance Archer was number 5. John Moxley was number 6. And I thought Bryan was going to be the Joker. Steve Callahan said great match. But hear me out, people. The reason why I thought Bryan was going to be the Joker, totally forgot he had a match, by the way. Totally forgot. So, I thought that since Omega was refusing to grant Bryan a match or rematch, I thought he would find some way, insert himself into this match. Glad Hangman Page is back. Yeah, me too. I thought he would find a way to insert himself into this match as a Joker, win the match, and then go on to Full Gear and face Omega for a title. So that's what I thought. Totally forgot he had a match. But the Joker ended up being none other than Hangman Adam Page, who I'm assuming is back permanently. I'm glad he won the match. This was an amazing match. Really liked it. Now, Omega versus Bryan 2 doesn't need the title. It really doesn't. Would it have been interesting? Yeah. But it really doesn't need the title. So I feel like maybe Omega versus Hangman is going to happen at Full Gear. Finally. Which is, give me a second. Which is a match we should have gotten at All Out. But I'm glad it's happening at Full Gear because that would be Kenny's 1 year as title reign. So, what do you guys think? You guys think it's going to be Omega versus Hangman at Full Gear? Because they did say sometime in the future. They didn't necessarily say when. So, it might be. And of course, we got a major announcement tonight on Dynamite. There is a new women's title. It's called the TBS Women's Title. What were your thoughts on that? Do you guys like it? I personally, I like the title. I'm not gonna complain. I like it. I think it looks really nice and polished. But what do you guys? What are your thoughts on it? Just like it? Do you guys not like it? What are your thoughts on the announcement? It's funny. The men have the TNT and the women have TBS. So that's pretty cool if you ask me. Or as the Power Rangers would say, more phenomenal. All right, so that concludes this review. What would I rate Dynamite on a scale of 1 to 5, and 1 to 10, 1 to 5? I'd say a perfect 5 out of 5. I thought tonight's show was a banger. Yeah, it was a total banger. Out of 10? Yeah, 9. Okay, hold on. Steve Callahan says 5 out of 5, 8 out of 10. Yeah, definitely have to agree with you. 8 out of 10 there. 8 out of 10. Oh, well, wait, let me know what you guys think. So I do have something that's kind of an announcement. I did finally get my new iPhone. So with now going forward, I should be able to go back to doing Morphin Mondays and Slamming Saturdays. I do have some stuff, in case you can see it back there, that I got in the mail. And I am expecting some other stuff in the mail that I would definitely love to show you guys. Great review. Thanks, Steve. And I would love to show you guys. So now that I have that, I can definitely start recording and uploading. Legacy of Power should debut next Saturday, right after Power Rangers Dino Fury. That should be fun. And that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell so you get notified whenever I go live. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, either here or on Rose Montana's channel after Impact Wrestling. Bye.